It's Monday, and we are watching Massage Expert Wellness Lab, where we discuss the practices of massage and body work with motivation and education. We help to improve your self care needs, such as physical and mental. Today, we have a special guest, Flexx Fitness, to host Mindfulness Monday, and we're going to be discussing how to disconnect from social media. Social media can take up a lot of our time. It can fill our thoughts with negative energies, negative thoughts, and sometimes we have to disconnect so that we can be mindful of our space. If you guys are ready to get started and learn some information on how to disconnect from social media, make sure that you always have your handy dandy essential oils. I get mine from Spiritual Essentials, and this helps me to reduce stress off the body, and also it can help you relieve pain off the body.
Also, guys, make sure that you have your water so that you can stay hydrated through this process. Make sure that you have your notebook so that you can jot down some notes or anything that you feel is beneficial to you so that you don't forget it.
Yes. Give a round of applause for Flexx Fitness.
Hey guys, welcome back to Mindfulness Monday. Oh my gosh, can y'all believe it? This is the fourth Mindfulness Monday in this month. I'm so glad that you guys have been engaging with us. I'm so glad that you guys have been subscribing and that you guys have been liking and commenting and sharing our video so that everybody can know what it's like to be mindful and what it's like to practice mindfulness. So today, like Alfonso said, we're going to be talking about disconnecting from social media. So like he stated, disconnecting from social media is very good in some circumstances because you want to be able to identify negative entities or negative energies or negative vibes or just negative things that you see on social media, and you want to be able to just disconnect to really focus on whatever it is that you need to focus on. So why do we disconnect really from social media? So disconnecting because it can mess with your feelings, because it can mess with your emotions. It can mess with your mental health, because believe it or not, everything has a spirit or some type of energy connected to it. So it is very beneficial that you are being careful to what you are allowing to enter your body, because our eyesight is a pathway to our body, to our heart, to our head, to what we hear, what we think, what we see. And you want to just be mindful of those things so that you can have the most positive outcome there is. So when do you need to disconnect from social media? You definitely need to disconnect from social media when you need to regroup, when you need to focus, or when you just need to think or have some time for yourself, because social media isn't going anywhere, guys. It's 2021. Technology is evolving every day. They are fixing bugs and fixing this and fixing that for Instagram, Facebook, and so forth. So it's not going anywhere. They're always improving on how to make it better so that they can keep the users up. So it's okay to take a step back from that. Like I always tell people, put yourself first, because if you aren't right, then you won't be right for the next person that you need to help, or you won't be right for your job or your kids, or you won't be right for yourself. So always put yourself first and be mindful that, okay, I need to disconnect from social media because I'm scrolling too much, or I can't get sleep at night because, believe it or not, there's a blue light on the phone, there's a blue light on your computer screen, there is a blue light on the TV that keeps your brain awake, because it cannot contrast between from daylight and that light. It always thinks that it's daylight, and if your body thinks that it's daylight, you're going to stay up. And that's why kids are up 3-4 in the morning, because they're on the iPad watching YouTube. And that is another thing that I want to discuss. Kids with YouTube, and kids need to disconnect from social media. Parents, This is very important that your kid is off of social media, off of electronic devices, because unfortunately it is slowing down their progress in school. It's slowing down it's giving them developmental delays. Get them outside, take them for a walk, do activities for yourself when you are doing a social media fast, because fasting from social media is no different from fasting from food. When you are fasting, when you take away something, you need to replace it with something positive so that you don't easily fall back into the trap of getting back on social media or eating a piece of chicken or eating something that you just took away. So you have to replace it in order to keep you grounded and in order to keep you on a straight path with your fast or your detox from whatever it is. Also, when you need to disconnect when you have goals and when you have priorities and when you have things that are important to you, because why be on something that takes up all your time? You scrolled on Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat for 30 minutes, and that's 30 minutes that you could have been writing out a business plan. 30 minutes you could have been contacting people for your business. 30 minutes where you could have been working out to improve your mental health. Always think about the most important and the most positive things that you can be doing, because social media is always going to be there. It's going to be there, guys. You don't have to worry about it. And you probably will be like, well, how can I disconnect from social media? It's on my phone. It's a habit. You know what I'm saying? By now, I know, because it's a habit for me. Everybody who has a cell phone has a social media app on there. Okay. See all these apps? It's like clockwork. When you open your phone, what's the first thing you do? You click a social media tab. You click it. And then you don't even realize you're doing it because you've done it so much. It's just become a habit. It's just become a part of your natural way of using your phone. And you have to break those habits. So how can I disconnect from social media when I know I'm just going to open my phone? I'm just going to click the app. What you can do is delete the app, press it down and delete it, remove it, because you don't need it right now. You know, whether you want to take a break from for a day, whether you want to take a break for a week or a month, however many days, you can delete the app, because I guarantee you're going to click it without thinking about it. And boom, you just broke your disconnection. Okay. So you have to break bad habits. Well, you're going to say, well, if I delete it, I'm going to lose my information. Not necessarily. The only information that the phone will lose is your password and your username. All the other information, that'll still be there once you re-download the app. You just have to be mindful and aware of, okay, I got to remember my password. I got to remember my username. That's really the only thing that you need to know. Other than that, it can be deleted and it can be re-downloaded. Also, how can you disconnect? Maybe it's not the app. Maybe you don't click it so much. Maybe you're not on social media so much, but every time you get on social media, you see something negative, or you see things that you don't want to see, or you start to feel emotions that no longer serves you or that you don't want in your body or in your environment. Delete that person who's posting those things. Delete the people. And don't feel bad about deleting the people, or you can put their notifications on mute so you don't even see their stuff pop up, or you don't see their stuff at all. And don't feel bad for doing that, because like I said, you have to put you first, because you matter. Delete the people, delete the things that you don't like, see, report it, block it, whatever you have to do. If you don't want to delete them and you just want them gone permanently, block them. I am the big block list person, okay? I don't have time for negative energy, negative vibes. I don't have time for it. And I will block real quick, okay? So delete. Okay, block. You don't owe anyone anything, but you do owe yourself a peace of mind. You do owe yourself self-respect. You do owe yourself self-care, and you do owe yourself self-love. So please be mindful always be mindful to disconnect from social media when it's time, when you feel that it is time to do a disconnection from social media. I would recommend everybody to disconnect one day out of the week. Just start with one day out of the week and disconnect from social media so that you can have that day to regroup, to refocus, to plan, to prepare for whatever it is that you need to do. Okay, so that is my spiel on disconnecting from social media. Always be mindful. Don't forget to subscribe to this page. Also, follow me on Instagram on my business page at Flexx Fitness. I do Mindfulness Monday here on the Massage Expert Wellness Lab every Monday. Also, if you want to do a more in-depth session with me, you can book me. Just DM me at Flexx Fitness and I will get you squared away with that. I enjoy talking to you guys. I will see you guys next Monday. And like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and to comment. Tell us what you think about the video and tell us how I can help you more with disconnecting from social media. All right, guys. I'll see you next Monday. Bye.